Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Zoe. Today, I will guide you on how to sew a blazer dress. It's a classy and fashionable design. I hope you'll like this dress, and if you want to make it, you can find the link in the description box. Materials needed to sew the blazer dress. Non-stretch fabric, 1.5 meter wide. The garment photographed on me is made of linen fabric. Lining fabric. Scissors and clips. Sewing machine. Stay tape 3/8 inch wide. Top stitch foot. Buttons, 4 pieces. Tailor's ham. Shoulder pads. Magnetic seam guide. And now let's get started. First, print the pattern with 100% scale and then tape the pieces together and extend the line drawing to the end of the pages. The sheets must not overlap each other. And cut the pattern pieces out. Draw the pattern pieces to the wrong side of the fabric and cut out the pattern pieces on the fabric. Use scissors to mark A on the seam allowance. Mark on both the main fabric and the lining. Cut out the pattern pieces on the main fabric and lining fabric. With a dry iron press tape with the stitched line landing just next to the seam line. To make the seam nice and flat, I cut 0.7 centimeters of the seam allowance of the left front piece with scissors and clip it at the corner. And then place the left front piece and the side front piece right sides together. Pin and sew. Repeat the same steps with the right front. Fold the seam allowance towards the large piece and press. I recommend using a tailor's ham for pressing curved seams, as it will help you easily press the seam allowances along the curved lines without unwanted creases. Then top stitch. Place the left front piece and the facing right sides together. And mark 2.5 centimeters from the bottom edge of the facing. Start sewing from this point to the shoulder line. Repeat the same steps for the other side. At the corner, use a scissors to trim off the fabric along the outside seam, being careful not to cut into the seam. Then fold the seam allowance towards the facing and top stitch. The last needle should be 5 centimeters away from the bottom edge of the facing. Repeat for the other side. Place 2 pieces of center back right sides together. Pin and sew the center seam. Repeat for the lining and press the seam open. Pin the center back and the side back right sides together. You should begin pinning from the hem to the armhole. While sewing, you can start either from the hem or the armhole. It's up to you. Repeat the same steps for the other side and the lining fabric. Work on the facing of the back. Fold the bottom raw edge 1.27 centimeters towards the wrong side of the fabric, then hand stitch and press to secure the fold. Place the wrong side of the facing on the right side of the lining back. Pin in place and top stitch along the fold and edges. Place the back and the back lining right sides together. Pin and stitch the neckline in place. Cut close to the seam with scissors, being careful not to cut through the seam. Then fold the seam allowance to the lining and top stitch. Place the right sides of the front and back pieces together at the shoulder line. Pin and sew the shoulder seams. And press seam open. Next, sew the side seams. This must be done on both the main fabric and the lining fabric. And press. Next, work with the sleeve. Determine the longest edge among the 2 edges of the sleeve pieces. We will sew the long edge first. Place the under sleeve and upper sleeve right sides together, and then sew 1.27 centimeters from the edge of the fabric. Then fold the seam allowance to the upper sleeve and top stitch. Repeat for other sleeve. And press. Repeat for the lining sleeve. Next, match the bottom edge of the sleeve pieces. Pin and sew the main fabric and lining fabric together. Next, join the lining and main fabric at the sleeve cap, and iron the bottom sleeve. Then sew the remaining edge of the sleeve. Press the seam open. Sew 2 machine basting stitches onto the sleeve cap. Place the first stitch 0.5 centimeters from the edge and the second stitch 0.7 centimeters from the edge. Leave long threads from both stitches and pull in the long ends and loosen the sleeve. Gather the sleeve carefully so that the sleeve cap fits into the armhole. Leave the sleeve lining free. Match point A on the sleeve and point A on the armhole together. Pin and stitch by hand before sewing by machine. Sew the sleeve in place. Be very careful not to get any tucks in the seam. Sew slowly, and if necessary lift your foot once in a while to control your fabric. Turn right side out. And tuck the arm into the sleeve. This will ensure that the lining is not twisted. Now sew the sleeve lining and the dress lining together at the armhole. Now is time to sew the shoulder pads. Pin the shoulder pad in 4 places as shown. Tip: place the dress on the garment stand and pin the shoulder pad through the wrong side of the dress fabric to make sure there are no wrinkles or pulls. And then hand stitch where the pins are attached. Continue with the dress hem. Turn the dress inside out and pin the bottom of the main fabric and lining. Then sew 1.27 centimeters from the edge of the fabric. And sew the 2 bottom corners of the dress. To turn the dress right side out, I had to open the seam a bit and turn it right side out. And ironing. Now it's time to close the hole. Finally, make buttonholes and buttons. The ideal distance is 9 centimeters. And I'm done. I hope you enjoy this tutorial and learn something new. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for new videos. Thank you so much and see you in the next video. Bye.